What is the cost of an IPL ticket? If you want to go to several venues and see the matches, how much do you have to shell out for a normal IPL home game? Supposing you are an RCB fan and you want to see your own team play at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, how much you will have to shell out? Get ready, folks, because I am not going to take you into the IPL pricing zone at this point in time. I am going to take you into the world of economics. I am going to take you into the world of aviation, into railways, because I am going to use terms like surge pricing. Now, what is surge pricing? I will explain to you in this video. But the basic question that how much does an IPL ticket cost if you are an RCB supporter? Get ready to have a deep hole in your pockets, because according to a report in the Indian Express that has had a detailed list of how much do you have to pay, the lowest to the highest, rupees 52,398. This is minus the corporate boxes, this is minus all the other big seats that are there in the most poshest of locations. If you want a good seat in the house for an RCB clash, 52,398. Be prepared for that. The lowest, if you want, for an RCB game is 2,300. And by chance, if you are the luckiest of the lucky early bird, then 499. 2,300 is the lowest, 52,398, that is the highest. Despite RCB not doing well, despite all the franchises that are there have far fewer rates than this. This is the current situation. If you want to see Virat Kohli in action, if you want to see any of the other superstars in action, if they are an RCB team entity, be prepared to shell out this much. RCB and most of the franchises, how does the ticketing system work? RCB and the rest of the franchisees operate on surge pricing. Now, what is surge pricing? Normally, when you are booking a ticket in an aviation for an airline or for a special train like a Shatabdi or a Rajdhani or a Tejas or a Vande Bharat, you will see that dynamic pricing is applicable on certain dates because of the demand, because of the supply. So, you may be booking it at 1,300, but within 5 to 10 minutes, if the demand is increased, it may go to 2,000 or 2,500. This is how the franchisees in the IPL operate. Surge pricing. Now, how does this ticketing system work? Now, this is how the inner workings are. Franchises have a free hand in dictating the prices. They can decide what is the price, depending upon the gate receipt, depending upon the revenue, how they want to make the profit up. There is no hand from the state association. The state association does not meddle in the ticketing. If RCB are playing at the Chinnaswamy, KSCA has no hand in it. RCB then determines what is the ticket rate. Dynamic pricing is fueled by the demand. Obviously, for games like CSK, MI and RCB, even to a certain extent KKR, all the games are fueled by the dynamic pricing because there are a lot more stars in those IPL franchises. Pricing is also factored on the eagerness, the demand and supply, the culture. For example, if you are seeing a MI versus PBKS game at the Wankhede, a ticket might cost you 5,000. But the same match, if you see it in Mullapur, it might be 1,000. Because of the city makeup, because of the demographics and everything, ticketing prices are based even on that as well. So, Mumbai will give you 5,000, 1/5 of that if you watch the game in Mullapur, that will be the situation. But now, here is the rate for each team for their home games. This is the best seat of the house, and yet again I repeat, excluding the corporate boxes. RCB with 2,300, the highest 52,938, which is the lowest. LSG. Any game that you want to watch at the Ekana Stadium, the lowest is 500. If anybody can get that, it's great. The highest is 20,000. KKR is 750, MI is 990, the lowest. Even GT have the same rate, which is why you see, despite the low prices that are there, many fans can't come to the Narendra Modi Stadium because a 1,30,000 capacity, even if 60,000, 70,000 come, it will still be low. That's the nature of the stadium. 20,000, 28,000, 18,000. Wankhede, the highest, if you want the best seat in the house, is 18,000. This is Mumbai we are talking about. This is the reason. 20,000 is for GT. Chinna, if you look at the Chidambaram Stadium, the highest you can get is 6,000. That's the highest. CSK and MI, if you look at it, they have got the lowest. But that is because the fan bases are such, because of the star power in both the teams, the CSK franchisee and the MI franchisee can afford to keep the ticket rates down. 5,000 is for DC, Delhi Capitals. 20,000 is for RR, 30,000 is for SRH, 9,000 is for PBKS. So, the two most successful teams have the least pricing. But a team that is not successful because of the presence of certain star powers, that's why it's expensive. But why do franchises do this? Why do they have the principle of surge pricing? Well, Kasi Viswanathan spoke to the Indian Express and he pointed it out that, okay, ticket sales, the gate revenues are very, very important. And then all those revenues are collated and it goes into stadium upgradation. After stadium facilities were upgraded, the price of the ticket was also adjusted as per the market demand. Moreover, this is the prime reason why there is surge pricing. For each ticket, we pay 58% tax, which is 28% GST and 25% of entertainment tax also, with other taxations that is there at this point in time. 5% is miscellaneous taxes at this point. So, the returns are minimal for us. You've recently seen a video of a CSK fan paying 64,000, but that didn't come from the ticketing sale, it came from the black market. So, whatever black marketing occurs, it doesn't go into the franchisee coffers. So, the returns are very minimal. That is why they have had to do surge pricing. Because supposing 6,000 is one ticket, but out of that, nearly 3,500 has been paid in taxes. So, 2,500 is only going to the state association or the franchisee at that point in time. So, 2,500, it's actually a major loss because of the heavy rate of taxation that is there at this point in time. So, this is how tickets are sold in the IPL. RCB, because of the fan power and because of the presence of certain star players, let's be very honest about it, the one star player that we have got that all of them want to see, irrespective of any kind of situation, is Virat Kohli. Just to see Virat Kohli alone, be prepared. If you are not got the early bird thing, if you don't get the the lowest base price, you'll have to shell out 52,398. Deep pockets, but then who's complaining? This is the IPL after all. It's the carnival of cricket. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.